How's everybody doing this morning? Doing good? How many of you like to ask questions? Yes? You'd like to ask lots of questions? Whenever you ask a question, do you feel like the answer that you get is the truth or a lie? I hope it's the truth, right? You would expect it to be the truth. What do you think? She said sometimes people tell the truth and sometimes people tell a lie. That's probably the case. What do you think, Madeline? Your dad jokes around a lot, so sometimes it's not entirely the truth. Okay, but that's kind of a joke, so maybe not the same. We got that on camera, Dad. Okay, yes, you're exactly right. That sometimes happens. Hey, let me show you what I brought with me this morning. This is a magic 8-ball. Have you ever seen a magic 8-ball? A magic 8-ball, you're supposed to be able to ask it a yes or no question, and it will give you an answer to that question, okay? You want to try it? Okay, let's ask it a question. Let's ask it a question about Pastor Harriet. Okay. Does Pastor Harriet, oh, I can't see her face. Does Pastor Harriet like to eat pickles and ice cream for breakfast? Let's see. It is decidedly so. All right. Okay, I've got another. Let's ask it a question about Pastor Jared, okay? Does Pastor Jared secretly play with Legos behind the organ? Most likely. Okay, here's one for Pastor Valerie. Does Pastor Valerie do cartwheels in her hallway at home? My reply is yes. Do you think the magic 8-ball is telling the truth? I don't know. I can't see Pastor Jared's face. He might have some Legos back there. Okay, so the truth is that this is just a toy. This is just for fun. It's a little thing inside some water that flips over an answer, and it's just for chance, right? It's just for fun. So it may not necessarily always tell the truth. But here's what I want you to know this morning. You are not a magic 8-ball. You're not a magic 8-ball. So when somebody asks you a question, you have a choice as to whether or not you are going to answer with the truth or you're going to answer with a lie, and how you're going to answer that question. And you know, the Bible tells us that Jesus is the truth, the way, the truth, and the life. And so when we are asking questions or answering questions, I want us to remember that part of our job as believers in Jesus is to tell the truth. But not only to speak the truth, but also to be able to hear the truth. Sometimes it's hard to hear the truth. But what the other thing that we know is that is a sign of love. To be able to speak the truth and to hear the truth shows love, not only to the person to whom you are speaking, but also love for yourself and love for God when we honor God with the truth, whatever that may be. So I want you to think about this week when you're asking questions or when you're answering questions. You are not a magic 8-ball, and you have the choice as to how you're going to answer, how you're going to be truthful, and how you're going to receive that truth when someone else tells you the truth. Okay? Will you all say a blessing after me this morning? May we always both speak and hear the truth. Amen.